Good morning, everybody. Doing a little grinding of my chainsaw chain this morning. This is one of the ways that I sharpen my chain. This way, and then also the little hand grinder that I have. I just put this in a bench vise, since we don't have much space for a wall to mount this on around here in the shop. This is just one of the ways I do it. And this is just an old grinder here. Looks like it's a Nielsen, maybe. I think my dad got this from an old either machine shop, welding shop. I don't know what he got it from. But anyway, this is one of the ways that I sharpen my chain. Safety glasses, hearing protection. Let's get it. See how we did here. This semi-chisel chain doesn't have the little diagonal black line there of what angle it suggests that you grind it on. So anyway, just take a wild guess and kind of keep with the same angle that it's on. Anyway, I'll show you up close what that looks like. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's not really. Semi-chisel chain, so this is not as sharp as a full chisel chain. But I have read that this is better when you've got when you're got some dirty logs, or this may stay sharper longer than a full chisel chain. If you got some really clean logs, full chisel chain will be a lot sharper than this. Anyway, so I got the gullet, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that or not. Get that gullet. And I filed the rakers down yesterday. So, pretty sharp. All right, let's do the other side. Let's do the other side. I gotta flip her around here. Try and keep it on the same angle. This does not have an angle gauge anywhere, so I do not know. I need to get some kind of device that will help me with that. That way I have the exact same angle on both sides. That would be helpful. Let's see if I can keep it on that same angle. That would be nice. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. That looks about right there. All right. Put my glasses on here. Hearing protection, even though it's not very loud. Can y'all see that? All right, I'm excited to run the Logsplitter, the Wolferidge 17RS Logsplitter. This is the first Logsplitter I've ever owned. I've rented a couple of big box stores splitters in the past, but I didn't use them very much like this one. And it's been a great addition. I love it. It's been great. Seems to split just about anything I put in front of it. Even though it's only 17 ton, I believe is what it is. The RS stands for resplit, so it's for mostly for large production firewood businesses. Obviously, I'm not that. I am a little hobby, small time, run-of-the-mill log splitter. Anyway, so a lot of this, you can see all this firewood right here. This is from that yellow pine, the southern yellow pine that I just made some lumber out of. And these are kind of the end cuts, the end pieces that I couldn't really do much with. There's quite a few, if you can see them. So I had to carry all those from the woods up here. And yeah, I'm pretty close to a busy road, so there might be some road noise. I'll play some music or do something different so you don't have to hear that. And the log splitter. I'll play some music over that because that's super loud too. Anyway, single wedge. I could probably use the 4-way right here. But I'm gonna make kindling at all this. Mostly 16-inch pieces. There are some maybe 8-inch, 10-inch pieces in there, but this will be great for kindling. And I enjoy making this kindling. It's tedious, but I enjoy the tedious stuff. That's just my personality. So let me get this log splitter warmed up, and we will go from there. I may need to add some gas. Let me just top it off. Is it possible this will come down without hitting? Nope. It won't. Not to do that. Non-ethanol gas. Had quite a bit of gas in it already. Yep, she's about full. She's about full. All right. Choke, fuel on, choke on. Maybe she'll crank that up, that'd be great. Oh, did I turn it on? A little rust here. There's a pad right here. Came with several replacement pads underneath this ram, which you have to unbolt everything to put it on. I haven't done that yet. I don't put any kind of lubricant or anything here. I just use the pads to, they say it self-lubricates. So I don't do anything with this beam right here. Nothing. But there is some surface rust on it. It'll probably go away in just a second. accidentally put my finger there one time. See that? When I was splitting, I put my finger in it. Look at that fella. Ooh, that's a healthy guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, I put my finger there, split it, and it pinched. And it slightly pinched my skin right there. So stay away from that. Guys, I'm letting the log splitter cool down a little bit. So this is what we're making a lot of this kindling right here. This is one of the bigger pieces, but it's pretty small. Maybe 3/4 of an inch or an inch by an inch, something like that. It's pretty small. Lots of larvae in some of this stuff. Some has some of the dirt from the bottom side of the bark on it. But you can see where these little boogers were nesting in there. Ooh, there's a good size one right there. Hey, feller. I'll let you just slide on in there. I did want to show you the 17RS is an awesome splitter. One of the things that has happened to me is I'll be splitting and sometimes a piece will get caught in here, a much larger piece than this kindling, but it'll kind of get lodged right in here. It'll get lodged in there, a bigger piece, and it is so difficult to get out. Just be careful with that, because a decent sized piece sticking out of there, you know, it's It's just difficult to get out. And I eventually get it out, but it is kind of a pain. You see some of the rust is wearing off a little bit. I don't know if I should spray WD-40 on this. I don't know. I keep it covered too. I keep it underneath a lean-to and keep it covered with a drop cloth. But other than that, that's great. This right here, these teeth are aggressive. Okay, they are aggressive, and I have cut myself on some of these. So that's another thing you got to watch out for when you're handling wood here and there. And I have cut myself. I mean, it's good to have, but I don't stack that much over here. But I mean, the auto cycle is awesome. I do think the log lift would be nice because you can use it as a staging area, because this is a pretty small staging area that I think all the log splitters come with now, regardless of which one you get with the Wolferidge. So that's been nice. I can get 2 rounds or so, maybe 3 rounds over here on this little side table. But if I had a log lift, you could put quite a bit on there, and then when it's in the level position, you just add more to it, so you can have more logs to work with, so you don't have to keep feeding from behind you over there. See, look at all this pine I have left. It's gonna be a lot of kindling. It's gonna be great. This stuff will dry probably in a month. When it's split so small, I'm gonna leave it in the elements for a little bit and then put it in my lean-to probably, because people ask for this kindling and it is phenomenal. Don't get this confused with the fat wood. Some people think that this is fat wood. It is not fat wood. This is just to help to get your fire started, because I do the top-down method. And so a lot of my fires actually all my fires are started from the top down, so I can get that good flame, good heat at the top. It's a lot less smoke if you do it that way. And smaller pieces off the embers that come off of these smaller pieces when you do a top-down method fire, they'll drop down to the lower pieces, and they will catch the lower pieces on fire, and you'll have a lot less smoke. That's for sure. And I have experimented with that quite a bit over the years, and that definitely works for me. So that's why I love having lots of kindling close by, because I always put it on the top of my fire. And yes, it is pine, but it is excellent for starting fires because it burns hot and fast. Anyway, let's get back to it. So I finished splitting all those pieces of pine into kindling. It's a lot of kindling. And this is my little kindling pile I'll leave out here. I have some in my lean-to over there that's cedar. But this is poplar right here, poplar and a little bit of oak. So I'm gonna put the pine out here also. It shouldn't only take maybe a couple of months or so to season it, to dry it out. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I do have a friend that's got lots of chickens. Look at all those worms in there. Larvae. Good stuff.